Another weekend, another car show put on by a gang. It felt like I had just been there, and it really hadn't even been that long. Of course, a lot of things had changed. I felt myself pulling away from my personal life in those days, throwing myself completely into work. The car show was held by Narcos, and it was meant to showcase classic cars. You know, in this line of work, these kinds of things can start to all feel the same. A car show is a car show. A fight night is a fight night. As a reporter, you can start to drift through the motions. You jot down the names of the winners, you give the organizers their time in the spotlight, and then you go home. But I've learned that sometimes the most innocuous event, the most seemingly normal day, can change the trajectory of a person's story entirely, and maybe forever. I walked the rows of cars as I did every time one of these things happened. I talked to the owners about what made their cars special. I was drifting through, just waiting until it was time to go back to Weasel and write the story. And then, the trajectory of my story changed entirely. And maybe forever.
What's the vehicle we have here?
I think, yeah, you're choosing.
Yeah.
This is a Weevil.
But it's not named
okay.
Mabel.
It's not
It's
named
not named Mabel.
Not yet, anyway.
I gotta go back.
What is your name?
Megan.
Fuck am I witnessing?
Sassafras.
Yeah, I'm totally not a judge.
Thanks, man.
I'm a member of the media, so...
If you were a judge,
Oh.
what would you judge it? What's your judgment?
Oh, this is a great question. I was just thinking about how it like sort of captures the theme in a couple of different ways. My name is Sean. Sean Forrester.
Oh,
Weasel News Editor.
you are.
There it is. Just so you know that I'm legit the media.
I'm Megan Saskamoose, the owner of this car.
Yes, Megan, I'm sorry, the last name?
Saskamoose.
Okay, yes. Saska, is it?
Like a Sasquatch and a moose.
Oh, Saskamoose. Saskamoose. Got it.
It's like native indigenous Canadian.
Got it. Saskamoose. I think that now that I know what you said, I think I will never forget it.
Most people don't, but I mean, some people can't even say it. So
Yeah. Well, that checks out. Well, I mean, I hope that you win some money here tonight, Megan. Megan Saskamoose. It was a pleasure to meet you.
pleasure's all mine.
I'm gonna drop my number for you. All right, Megan. I will leave you to it.
All right, it was nice to meet you.
Absolutely nice to meet you.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, same man. I thought you just died off or some shit.
Hello there, Miss Saskamoose.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going pretty well. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you do for fun, Megan?
Sure. Personally, I like to go skydiving. I also like to go to the beach. I like to get drunk on the beach.
Solid.
Correct.
Honestly, really solid choice.
It's always good when I'm feeling down the dumps. Beach, have some wine, you know.
Yeah. Wine makes me sadder though, usually.
Well, sometimes you need to get sadder to get happier.
Oh, okay. That's a really solid worldview there.
I like to go hiking.
Okay.
To go jogging and have a fair time. I like to go see animals. I like to drive around and listen to my radio.
I mean,
What do
all
you
of
like to
this
do for fun?
all of this sounds like you're just like the ideal citizen. So okay.
What do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? What is fun? I mostly like to, I like that Devil's Door jam spot.
What's that?
Have you been up there to the Devil's Doorknob?
What is it?
It's a new bar up in like the Rockford Hills area, I think.
No, I haven't ever been there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Solid spot. They have. It's the only place in town to get whiskey, so.
Oh, I like whiskey.
Yeah. So it's a good spot, and they've got like loads of different shots that you can drink while you're on the beach. Yeah, so I like that spot. I like, I like the music scene. Go catch some of those folks like making their music happen and that sort of thing. Yeah. I mean, and then mostly I just like drive my bike around and look for the next big Weasel news story.
Are you weaseling right now?
I'm weaseling as much as one can weasel. You know what I mean?
Sure, I feel you there. Well, I mean, if you're, do you wanna ride along?
Yeah, sure.
Is there like is there a dress code?
Is there a dress code? Now you're, of course, you're good with being on the back of the bike.
Oh yeah, very fine.
All right, very good. Let's see if I can like stay on the road here. Oh, I don't know. I might not have a bike anymore. Oh, yeah, we're good.
Jeez, are you okay?
Yeah. It's all
Should I
good.
bring my Power Ranger Band-Aids just in case?
Your Power Ranger Band-Aids? Honestly, maybe, for sure. Probably not a bad idea. Just, I guess, whenever you get yourself gathered together, let me know and we'll see if there is some ride-along activities to...
Oh, you didn't tell me if there's a dress code.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, what is it? Sensible trousers or something? I mean, you're going to be on a motorcycle, right? And some sort of clothing.
Okay, I think I have that.
Okay, some sort of clothing and trousers, and also probably shoes.
Well, I have shorts. Does that count as trousers?
I don't think that counts as trousers, but I mean, if you're comfortable with the bike on the legs, then that's up to you.
I am okay. I think, yeah, I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Miss Saskamoose, we'll catch up with you in a little bit.
You?
That's me right here. Yeah. This is very sensible.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and you've got a baseball bat, solid.
Well, to be honest,
Are you coming from softball practice?
Yeah, all day. Softballs.
All day softballs? Okay. So many questions about you, Megan Saskamoose.
It's really boring. I'm a really boring person.
I just don't know if that's something that I can buy currently, but I guess I'm going to have to.
Yeah, it's the cheapest thing I have.
Okay, well, what are some of the more expensive options?
Out of your budget. What's what they are.
Oh, okay. I don't think that you know what an editor at Weasel News makes. Not a lot of time here for a write-along. So how would you like to spend your very short write-along time?
Where's somewhere good to eat? Do you think anybody's still serving?
Yeah, I was actually going to drop you by the... Well, not drop you, but take
you're just gonna I'm an abandoned baby?
Kick you off. Yeah, I'm going to put you in a little basket.
Fire department.
Yeah, and just leave you right outside. No, I was going to take you up to the Devil's Door knob. They were open a minute ago, so I think should still be open. So you can sort of check it out. She would tell me that afternoon that her life was messy, that she didn't know what she was doing. She asked about working at Weasel, and she told me cryptically about the things she did to make money. Now, I'm not a forthcoming person when it comes to what I consider my private life. I'm usually the one asking the questions after all, but if she had asked, I would have had to tell her that my life was also messy. I was unhappy. Life had felt heavier in those days, and in many ways, that afternoon reminded me what it was like to have fun in the city. We had a drink and played a round of pool at the bar. And then, as the storm began to thunder its arrival around the city, I drove her to Weasel. Inside, the power was out. We stood in the darkness, still talking. I could feel the rumble of the thunder in the ground beneath our feet, like an approaching stampede. I was moving full force toward a fork in the road, and I was becoming more aware of which road to take.
Wow, it's very nice in here.
Yeah, right. I know, yeah. This is obviously like these are the computers. This is where we do the writing and whatnot.
Sean.
Yeah.
Do you believe in psychics?
Yeah, probably a little bit. Why?
What if I told you that I had this in a dream?
This?
This in a dream. Literally this. Me even saying this right now in a dream.
So what?
I think we're supposed to be good friends.
Is that right?
I think, yeah.
What happens? I mean, I think I know what happens next in the dream. I think that we fall asleep, but
Apparently, yeah. We wake up. We wake up.
Okay, all right. And so then there was something that triggered like the like that sense of deja vu,
Yes.
right?
But no, it was in a dream, though. I know it was in a dream. But it was literally like over a year ago, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And
it was a while ago.
And it was me, for sure.
It was
wasn't
100% you. 100% in this building, this dark, me wearing this, you wearing that.
Oh, boy. Okay. I'm trying to decide, is this troubling?
I kind of find it comforting.
I know how this will look, how it will sound. But time is a strange thing that we only experience in a line. A relationship can begin withering long before it dies. I met Megan at a car show while I was in a relationship that I was already beginning to struggle with. Weeks later, Madeline and I finished breaking along lines that were created by a move to a new city and shifting dynamics inside of our relationship. Megan had been a breath of fresh air, but she wasn't the reason it didn't work with Madeline and I. The reason Madeline and I didn't work is because we didn't. But trust me, I know how this will look. You know, it's...
Forrester, I have always looked out for you
No, I
since
know.
day one.
I know.
Even
And
before day one. What do you think is going to make me stop that?
okay, I know. And I thank you for that. And but you know, I'm gonna be all right.
What are you saying?
I mean, like I mean, you don't
want me to care?
I'm sorry. I will. I'll try to be a little softer.
Please do. You're being so cold to me.
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to strike a different tone here this evening with you.
I appreciate your efforts. I see that.
I know
really
that.
do.
I know that it's still probably. I'm still probably a little like prickly, but you know, like we're all working
I'm
through a
just
process.
wondering, like, why are you so prickly? Like, what have I done to you, really? You know, all it is we just couldn't see eye to eye. We couldn't communicate effectively.
Yeah.
Like, what did I actually do to you?
I mean, I mean, you didn't do specifically anything like very tangible to me. You know, it's not like a thing that I can point to and say, here's the thing that Madeline did to me. You know what I mean? It's not like that.
I just don't know why you choose to be that. I mean, I've loved you fiercely. I thought I took care of you and whatnot, and I thought we had really nice times together.
Yeah. No, we did. We had lovely times together, and then some not so. You know, I mean, that's the reality of that too. You know.
Okay. Like what we had was real for a moment, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, it was. And I mean, this is, I think, the great frustration is that just because things change doesn't mean that the things that we said and felt were not real. talk a little bit more about that.
Well, I put a little bit of pressure on myself.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I want to kill the animal fast, so I need to make it a good shot.
Right.
And traditionally, I am a decent shot. So I do. It's a little bit of maybe like a serotonin boost because I'm,
for sure,
traditionally good at it. And then the animal dies quick, so it's, I'm not suffering. So it's like a win.
Yeah.
And then I get meat, I get money.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that we had a couple of days there where we couldn't get like synced up,
Not at all, yeah. It seemed to not work out at all.
Yeah, but here we are now,
Yeah, see it all works
driving nowhere.
I mean, should we look for somewhere?
Maybe we'll know it when we see it. Who knows?
I do like this place.
This place here?
Yeah. This place in Rex's, I've always considered.
Yeah, I have never really stopped to smell the coffee here.
Oh, I really do appreciate an old diner.
Yeah, I do as well. And I've just usually when I'm on this road, I'm just trying to get to wherever I'm going, and I you just blow past a lot of really interesting and beautiful country out here.
It is very beautiful. You have to stop and smell the trees.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put my face in a tree and just take a big whiff here in a minute.
I mean, let's find the perfect tree.
Okay, is this our new mission then?
Yeah, let's
the perfect tree. Here. I want to smell Megan's favorite tree.
Deal. Well, this looks healthier than it used to, but
yeah.
This is my favorite tree, yeah.
Yeah, it's this one here.
I like to think that they are within the same root system.
Oh, so yeah, I got you.
Where do you live again?
In the sort of Vespucci canals, right behind Bite Me.
Have I ever been there?
I don't think so.
Are you giving tours?
Yeah, certainly. We can take a tour.
Sure. Do you want keys to my Weevil so you could take me there?
Oh yes. Would you like for me to take you there?
I would like a tour. Yeah, I want to see inside.
Yeah, for sure. On the way to the house, I told her about Madeline, about how we had moved to the city together and bought the house together, about how we had recently called it quits. Megan was the first person I had talked to about it. I felt like I wasn't allowed to mention it for some reason, like I wasn't allowed to process or grieve it publicly. I told her I was redecorating, and she said she could take a swing at it. So I gave Megan keys to my place so she could get in and work on the place. It was the post-breakup exorcism. I wanted the house to look and feel different than it had when we were together, and Megan offered to work for cost. And we spent several days in the house while she was working. She was great. I know what you're thinking. This feels like the story of how Megan and I started dating, or how we fell for one another. or how we ended up together or something. But that's not what this story is. Not exactly. Things can happen at the same time and not have anything to do with each other. And it doesn't matter that we only experience time in a straight line. It's honestly much more complicated than that. Sometimes it feels like we're traveling along with time in that straight line. It seems we haven't figured out. You just know what the next step is. Life isn't as complex as you once thought. So there you are, cruising along towards some destination, when suddenly, the road changes beneath you.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Not so bad. How are you?
I'm doing well.